Welcome to the channel. I am that Evernote guy, providing you actionable content that you yourself can use to make your Evernote better and better. This week, amazingly enough, we are not building a bot, we are completing our searches. And our searches help bring the whole task management structure and system together, enable us to find our tasks quickly and easily, and give us that feeling of comfort from control of all our tasks. So without further ado, I'm going to chuck myself down there and we're going to start and get on with this and build a search. Okay, here we are in my Evernote and I've selected the notebook view, and you can see this is a nice layout of our notebook structure, which I've covered in previous videos, so we all know why we have this structure and why it works for tasks. We've got the whip stack here, and just for convenience we need that for our search. So I'm actually going to click on it and Control C. Okay, let's go back to that notebook view. So what we need to do is build a search across this stack for our P1 task. That's the first one we're going to do. We want to know where our P1 tasks are. Now the reason we only want to search this stack, because in future we're going to have lots of other notebooks when our tasks are finished and we need to send them somewhere to live for archive, and that will be an automated process and we will be building that in the future. So to do that we use this special search syntax which only searches across a certain stack in Evernote. And all we do to do that is type the word stack, put the colon, and then type the name of the stack we want to search against, which in this instance is the whip stack, which is why I copy pasted it so I didn't have to find the emoji. So let's hit enter on that, and that's just returned all the notes in our whip stack, of which there are only 7. But I only want to see my P1 tasks, so I'm going to use the filter funnel here, and I'm going to go down to tags, open up tags and select P1 there, and that automatically has run that filter. So I now have a search set up that will only search our work in progress stack for active tasks and will only bring back my P1 tasks. And I'm going to save that search because I use that all the time. And we're going to give it a name, and I used to like to use P1 open, or you can put whatever you want in there. You can put emojis in there should you so want. The important bit is to save this to our shortcuts. So I'm going to add that to our shortcuts by ticking that there and click save. And that's done. Now you can see that's opened up our shortcut bar on the left here, and I've got inbox as a shortcut and P1 open. I'm going to move that by click dragging it like that up to the top, because we can use keyboard shortcuts to get to our shortcuts, and they're simply done on a numbering system of 1 to 9, and you use the Control +1 for shortcut number 1, Control 2, Control 3, Control 4. I'm sure you get the picture, and I will put the descriptions for the Mac in here as well. So I'm going to go back to home now and pretend we're just starting the day. We're in home, and I'm going to use Control 1 on my keyboard, and that instantly brings up my P1 searches. So as you can imagine, for P1, P2, P3, I have Control 1, Control 2, Control 3. Now, for the eagle-eyed of you, you may notice we have a task in here which is ticked there, which means it's been done and completed, and it's in the done notebook. We might not want to see all the done ones. We may do, we may not. This is optional. If you don't want to see the done tasks, I have a quick and easy way of removing them from this search, but that does require building another bot. You didn't think we were going to get away with a whole video without a bot build. So let's do that now quickly in Filterize. So let's flick over to Filterize. Here we go. Let's select TaskStagebot, and we're going to create a simple filter. And what we want to do here is when a task moves into the done notebook, we want it to be automatically tagged with done. This is an extremely simple instruction to set up for TaskStagebot. So what we want to do is tag, add a tag, select the add tag at the top there, and the tag that we want to add is done, which I don't think we've created yet in Evernote. So I'm just going to hit the create done button there. That's going to sync with Evernote and create it. That's what I love about Filterize. so quick with its interactions with Evernote. And click continue. And our if logic, our condition is we only want to do that if it appears in the done notebook. So that's under general, in notebook, add notebook here, and the done is number 9, hit 9 and then select the done notebook and continue. I am going to remember to name it. So we'll call this as tag as done when moved to done notebook. And in the stack task StageBot, yes, that's what we want. Save. Okay, that is it. It's built. It's another instruction for task StageBot. So let's go back to Evernote. Okay, so we've gone back into our Evernote here, and we have the remember to buy some milk task, which shortly is going to be tagged with done because it's sitting in the done notebook. A couple of spaces in there to force the change. In real life use case, you never have to do this because this happens automatically, but we've just built the bot. And shortly that will be tagged as done. In fact, it's happened already. If you see down there, that has happened already. It's quick. Okay, so now we need to build another search where we're going to have exactly the same search but minus tag done. So don't show me stuff that's done. This really is personal to you. You may want to see your recently done tasks or you may not. And I stress recently done there because after a while we chuck all of these tasks to the archiver and then they get sent off to wherever they're going to live in the various different notebooks. So it's up to you. But if you do not want to see your recently done tasks, you just want to see P1 tasks that are open and that need doing, I will build that tag now. So we're currently in the P1 open, and all we do to create a new search is click in the search bar there, put a space and put minus tag done. And that's it. When I run this search, it will get rid of any notes that are tagged done in this search. There we go. It's got rid of the remember the milk task, which is completed as done. So it's now only showing me our active and open tasks in the task management system in the WIP stack. So let's save this search and we'll call this P1 open minus tag done, which is an awful name for a shortcut, but it's just for demonstration purposes. Add that to our saved searches. Remember to do that and we'll see it go in there. So I do use the minus tag done, so I just call that P1 open and I have P1, P2, P3 searches. I don't have the multiple variants of it because I want P1, P2, P3 to be shortcut Control 1, Control 2, Control 3. That's it. That's pretty simple. I'm going to close this video out now. So that's it for this video. You do need to repeat that process to set up your P2 and P3 searches. But once you have that done, you can instantly find out where any of your tasks are by their priority. And it gives you a great feeling of comfort and control over your tasks in Evernote, which is the key to a successful task management system. I really hope you enjoyed this, and I can't wait to put this all together and do a full end-to-end demonstration. There is some more exciting stuff to come with automatic archiving and automatic client tagging, but we'll save that for another day. If you have any comments, please feel free to leave them down below. And as normal, link in the description is my R.U.L.E.R Note with all my really useful links and Evernote resources. Until the next time, see you later. Thanks. Bye.